Eat less sugar because you're sweet enough already. Hi, everybody. This is Khushi Khandelwal here. And I'm not a Punekar by birth, but I'm definitely a Punekar at heart. So I moved to Pune for my bachelor's from Symbiosis College of Arts and Commerce. And currently, I am pursuing my master's in psychology from there as well. Now, when I moved here, life was very different because I moved here as a student and I was suddenly on my own. And, you know, if you wanted to eat, you could either cook or order. Now, I'm sure none of us like to cook, right? Like, why would you want to spend time in the kitchen when you can spend time with your new friends and like discover these new places to hang out? And just like y'all, I enjoyed eating vada pavs here, like Maharashtra, right? I mean, you're supposed to have vada pavs, but it became a part of every meal that I ever had. And then what happened? Weight gain, you guessed it right. So, no diet, no exercise, no routine, and all those vada pavs that I had. Just talking about it right now is making my mouth water. However, moving on. So, my weight gain wasn't just a few kilos, it was over 10 kilos. And then what happens? Your confidence drops. Suddenly, you're more conscious of what you're wearing and how you look, and you cannot face people. It's awkward for you to meet new people and make new friends. And because of the weight gain, I personally faced a lot of hormonal imbalances in my body. I had these bursts and pimples coming out of my skin, and my menstrual cycle got disturbed. And I had to obviously go see a doctor, like a gynecologist, and it wasn't a very pleasant phase. So, you don't want this to continue. You want things to change. And when they say that obesity is a problem, I promise it is, because it causes so many other problems along with it. It comes with so many other issues along. And clothes, of course, I mean, they didn't fit me anymore. And we are here on a budget, right? I mean, who wants to keep buying new clothes? So, what do you do? Well, the very first thing that you have to do is to accept. You accept that you need a change, and that's the only way to go about it. So I accepted that my situation wasn't so great, my attitude towards my life wasn't great, and that I needed to change it. I told myself that this won't work and that I cannot hide my pretty blue eyes behind all those layers of fat. So, what did I do? Well, I did what most of us do. I joined a gym. But I promise I didn't do what all of us tend to do, which is bunk the gym. I was regular, I was serious. I knew I made a decision and I had some things I wanted. And that requires a lot of self control, willpower, and of course, discipline. So initially, my fitness journey was a lot of trial and error, and I realized that fitness isn't just about looking good, it is about feeling good and feeling right. And I mean, you can look thinner and you can lose all that weight by just eating Special K for 30 days. But I promise that it won't make you feel right from within, from inside. So it's very important for us to know that our body has needs and we have got to fulfill those. Another thing that I realized is that there is no the only way to go about fitness. I mean, your fitness journey is going to be different than mine. So you don't have to follow a certain friend who lost 10 kgs following a certain diet. Your body is very different from mine. And we need to understand that there are no shortcuts. There are no quick fixes in fitness. You can be drinking green teas for 15 days and, detox drinks for 15 days. But can you sustain this for all your life and depend only on green teas so you feel better? No, right? So we need to understand that we have to go about our lives in a way that we can sustain that lifestyle. Now, here are a few things, and these are lifestyle changes that I've actually made in my own life and that have helped me be where I am today, which is obviously 12 kgs lighter, and I feel much better and alive and happy, right? So, Very first thing is that you have lukewarm water in the morning, about 500 to 750 ml, empty stomach as soon as you wake up, right? It helps your body digest things in the day better. I promise it helps. Second, your first bite should always be a whole fruit. No juices, no fancy green teas, no detox drinks, no shakes. A whole fruit, right? Now, after that, you will obviously eat your meals and whatever, but sometimes we want to also like munch on something and have a quick snack, right? So always carry a small tiny box of like dry fruits and nuts with you. They are good fats and they keep you full for longer and they are healthy. Fourth, I prioritized eating foods that were local and that was seasonal. So everything that your body needs to be healthy and fit, it is available right outside your house with the bhajiwala. I mean, you don't necessarily have to eat a dragon fruit and rush to the supermarket to buy blueberries, because you can be as healthy and fit as anybody sitting in this United States of America by eating things that you get in your own country. Another thing, my meals, the bigger meals of the day, which is the breakfast, the lunch, and the dinner, they would always have all these five things. So you talk about carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. So if you inculcate and include these five things in one meal, I promise that's a healthy meal, and you will not gain weight, and you will also be very healthy and fit. Now, lastly, and most importantly, move your bodies. Take the stairs, walk to the nearest grocery store, go out to get some fresh air, or do some exercise at home, go to the gym, or I suggest the best is do some yoga at home. So, here now, for your convenience, and so I can help you a little more, I'm going to demonstrate uh, the father of all exercises that I believe is the Surya Namaskar. And that about 15 to 20 a day can keep you healthy and fit. It uses all your muscles and it stretches all your body parts to the best way possible. You start by standing at the tip of your mat and doing a namaskar. And take both your hands behind and down. Try to touch your nose. If you can't, that's also okay. Take one of your legs behind and touch them down and look up. Then bring both the legs together and make a straight plank position. Then put your knees down and touch your chest down with your bum up. Now, get your chest and your back up and stretch as much as you can. Now let's make a down dog position. So touch both your feet on the mat again and rise up and try to push your chest towards your hamstrings. And now bring the same leg in front again and look up. Now bring the other one and try to touch your nose. And hands up. And namaskar. I hope that the demonstration helps you a little and that you start moving your bodies a little bit more. But now you've understood that you need a change, right? You need a change because you want to feel like the way that I feel right now. I feel much more happier. I feel much lighter. I wake up happy and I go to sleep happy. I have a routine in life, and I know that now if I eat a vada pav, I'm not going to feel guilty about it. I'm not going to keep thinking that, oh my God, I gained 300 grams today and that I'm going to be fatter today. So after a point, you will realize that it's just about bringing a balance in your life. And after you've moved your body enough in a day, you need to also stretch out a little and cool down a little. So, here are a few basic stretches that I'm going to show you. So, you can practice this at home and you can feel better and loosen up your muscles a little bit after you've worked them out. And yeah, so here they are. This stretching is called a child's pose. So, you sit on your feet like this and stretch your arms as much as you can and for as long as you can. It helps release your back and also release back pain if you have any. And there is one more for your back, which is called the cat camel. So you take your back, arch your back like this, and then flex it like this. Now, I'm going to show you a stretch called Happy Baby. So what you do is you take your hands like this and you pull your feet towards you while keeping your hands as straight as possible. So this will give a good stretch to your hamstring and to your hip flexor. And then bring your feet down and pull both legs towards your chest and press them. You can even do single leg. So all these lifestyle changes are the things that I learned through my fitness journey from 2016 to 2020 now. It's only made my life so much easier. It's only made me a happier person and, cope with so many things in life altogether. For example, I am studying at the moment. I am also a teacher at this creative learning center for kids called CATS. And I am also a BollyBeats Pro Instructor, which is a dance fitness program. So when you have to manage so many things all together, you need to have a balance in life and you need to have a healthy and fit lifestyle. And it has to become a part of you. Only then will you feel happier and lighter and lively. And that's what we all want, right? I mean, who wants to wake up cranky and go to sleep cranky? No, right? You want to feel good about yourselves and your life. So all these things will really help you come out of the anxiety and the distress that our daily life hassles cause us. And maintaining a healthy lifestyle right now is even more important since we've been locked up in our houses for so long and we don't have much to focus on to keep ourselves busy. It's very important that we take care of our mental health and our physical health. Now, I'm very thankful and very grateful to Dr. Nilofer Rena for giving me a chance to share my fitness journey and my story, my struggles, and the lessons that I learned through my life. And I hope that it helps at least a few of you have a better and a healthier life too. So I'm going to sign off by saying that fitness cannot rely on motivation. Make fitness a habit and a part of yourself.